For better living, are you feeling good tonight? This thing got me thanking God for life.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So before you do anything, make sure you go subscribe to her channel because I just convinced her to make a YouTube channel and she agreed to share her journey with you guys, how she grew her natural 4C hair to 20 inches in 11 years, you guys. Make sure you subscribe to her channel. She's not going to post a video until she gets to 1,000 subscribers. So make sure you guys go subscribe, okay? She's already told me the tea, okay? So I want y'all to get in on the tea too on how to grow your natural 4C hair to this length. Okay, so make sure you subscribe, get her to 1,000 videos so that way we can get all the information we need, okay, to grow our hair. All right guys, so yeah, thank you guys in advance. Okay, anyway, so we're gonna be doing medium-sized box braids on her hair today, and first things first, she's just gonna be brushing out her hair quite a bit just to make sure that it is untangled and doesn't have any knots in them. So she doesn't use heat on her hair. Naturally, you guys know I always use that my blow dry comb, but she doesn't use heat on her hair, so we have to kind of do it the old-fashioned way. She came with her hair already stretched out, but it was still kind of damp a little bit. So this is not what her hair looks like completely stretched out. The video in the beginning of the video shows her hair like fully stretched out, but anyway, so next thing, we're going to be sectioning off her hair because it's better to work with your hair in sections, especially when you have a client with this amount of hair. It's very important to section everything just so it's easier for you to work with, and that way you don't get so overwhelmed and tired too quickly. So we're going to be doing 4 sections, 2 sections in the back and 2 sections in the front. So this is going to help us, you know, make sure that we work effectively, work fast, so that way we're not overwhelmed with the amounts of hair that she has. But yeah, just make sure you section off your hair. I know most people don't really section hair anymore. They just kind of like start from the back and work their way up. But when you have clients like this, it really comes in handy when you kind of form a habit of sectioning hair before you work, because it helps you manage the client's hair, and you know, it just helps you increase the time it's going to take for you to complete this whole hair. Now, mind you, her appointment was at 2 p.m. and then we finished her hair at 8 something p.m. So she came for our appointment by 2:15 because she was a little bit late, and then we rounded up by like 8:20. So it took us approximately 6 hours to do her entire head. So it was really cool. I thought it was gonna take me longer than this, but it didn't, so I was super excited about that. But anyway, so now that your hair is sectioned off, we're gonna be doing the regular box braids like we normally do. I always do my upside down U part shape because it makes the hair fall naturally and gives her a very natural movement with the box braids, just like, you know, it's a real hair, so it's just gonna flow. It's just gonna have a very natural movement, you know, that her normal hair, it falls naturally like her normal hair would fall, is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, the upside down U part shape works magic. But yeah, just adding a little bit of jam to her hair just to make it easier for us to grip the hair, so that way we can actually see her scalp, because she does have so much hair. Using product is going to be key because it allows you to be able to really grip the hair fully, so that way when you're done you can actually see her scalp. You guys will see what I'm saying in a little bit. But yeah, I just added a little bit of gel to the perimeter of the section that I took off, and then just attach the braiding hair, and then just do the three strand box braids. But yeah. So someone messaged me on Instagram asking me what comb do I recommend using for parting in order to get the most precise parting, because she was having a difficult time parting hair. Now my tip is to get a rat tail comb, any comb that has a very slim end, that's very skinny. You don't want a comb that's like too thick at the end. I'm gonna put some picture examples to kind of show you guys, but yeah, you want your comb to be like you want the ends of the comb that you're using to part to be very, very, very skinny, because you want to get the most precise parting as possible. The skinnier the mouth is, the easier it's gonna be for you to part or section off your hair, and it's gonna give you very, very clean and precise parting. So make sure you invest in like a rat tail comb that has a very, very skinny end. There's this one comb that we used to use in Africa. It's like a wooden comb. It has like 3 mouths in it. I'll see if I can find it if they have it on Amazon, but that's also a very, very good one to use. A lot of African braiders use that comb, and it works really, really well. But the one I use has a metal end, and it gives me as you can see, it's very, very skinny, and it gives me the most precise parts as possible. Like I barely have to go back to part again, but I always do, just most times, just to make sure it's super, super clean, I'll go over it a second time. But mostly with just the first round, it gives me the most precise parting that I was going for to begin with. So during her appointment, we were basically just talking about, her hair and like her journey. And she was just telling me how this is her second time transitioning. So she did it the first time, and then she cut it all off and went back again to transition the second time. So she was just basically telling me about it, and how she was able to maintain her hair and things like that. And then she was sharing with me how much she loves to travel. She was showing me pictures of the places she went to. So yeah, AJ is a very, very cool person. I really think you guys should subscribe to her channel. First of all, I need to know what she does to her hair. I mean, she told me, little things here and there that I could do for my hair, but I still want all the information. And I know y'all want to get that information too, so make sure you guys subscribe to her channel. Okay, she told me if you guys can get her to 1,000 subscribers, she's gonna post her video. She's gonna post her very first video and share her journey with us. And I think that there's definitely room for her here on YouTube, because we don't really have a lot of 4C girl with this hair length on YouTube, and that's why I really feel like we need her expertise. I mean, 11 years natural is not easy, so she definitely has a lot of information that we could use, to benefit our hair and our journey and stuff like that. So yeah, I hope you guys are down as much as I am. I'll make sure to put the link to her channel at the end of the video and also in the description below, so you can either wait to the end of the video to click on the little icon on her channel, or you can you can just go to my description and click her video to watch it. But yeah, you guys, I really hope you guys check her out, and let me know if you have subscribed to her. Just comment down below, just say done or just say subscribed, so that way I know that you guys have my back. Okay. guys, I always get compliments by my clients saying that I braid very loose. Like my hand doesn't hurt when I braid their hair. Like they're not like screaming when I'm braiding their hair. As you can see, they're always just laughing, talking. And what I wanted to, because I know a lot of people struggle with braiding too tight. And what I want to say to that is just make sure that you're not squeezing your hand muscles too tight. If you're using all the muscle in your hand to braid and to grip, you're definitely doing it wrong. It's not about how tight, and how much muscles you're flexing when you're braiding hair, because first things first, you're gonna end up having arthritis like really quickly. So you don't want to stress out your fingers too much. Just lightly go. It's just, I don't know how to even explain it. It's like one of those things where you have to kind of like coach somebody one-on-one in order for them to really see how you braid, feel how you braid. I don't know if that makes sense, in order for them to get it. But the best way that I can help put it into perspective for you to kind of check yourself when you're braiding is that when you feel yourself using your arm muscle and you feel yourself using all your finger muscles too tightly, and you can see yourself really scrunching your hands really tightly, make a mental note to just loosen it up. Like, just loosen your fingers, and then I promise you, you will still be able to get the same finished result with less effort. And that's gonna, that's gonna take away all the tension you're putting on your client's hair and your hand. And you're gonna feel better when you're braiding. Your client's gonna feel more, much more comfortable when they're in your chair, and it's just gonna overall help your service as a stylist. So just kind of always check yourself. When you're pressing too hard on your client's hair, kind of ease up a little bit. When you feel yourself using your biceps and all that muscle and your finger muscle all at once, you're doing too much. So just kind of take it back a little bit and just braid lightly. Always make a note in your head and braid lightly. Eventually your muscle memory in your fingers is going to naturally just know how to braid soft. You guys, I'm so sorry for my ashy elbows, by the way. I just peeped that on the video. So sorry. But yeah, that's a little information I can give you guys. But another thing I wanted to know, you guys, I know a lot of hairstylists, they would charge extra. Let's say if somebody like EJ, she came to your salon or your chair and she wanted to get her hair done. And she was also telling me that a lot of people want to charge extra because of how full her hair is. I want to know from you guys, do you think it's ethical to charge more because she does have such long hair, or do you think that it's okay to just leave your price regular, as the regular price? Like, what do you think? Like, because I feel like it's unethical, to be honest, to charge people more because they have fuller and healthier hair. I feel like your charges should still be the same as everything else. I feel like we have to make that effort to stop trying to overcharge people that do have healthy hair, that do have really full hair. This is what our hair should be like, so we shouldn't charge other people because they do have longer hair. Like, I do understand that as a hairstylist, I understand that it does take time, and I understand that you work with a time frame. And I was talking to another hairstylist. She was saying that she would charge per bag as opposed to like time. Like, she would say, if she normally uses like 4 bags of expression for per head, and if she has to use more bags because you have more hair, she would charge extra for the bags of hair that she used, as opposed to just charging you extra because you have more hair. I think that's a better approach than telling somebody, hey, your hair is too much, I'm gonna charge you because you have a lot of hair. I feel like it's just about how you kind of twist it and you kind of adjust that mentality, because that sends a message to the person or your client that their hair is, I don't know how to put it. It just sends the wrong message, So, but yeah, anyway, so time for dipping the hair. I don't want to dip her whole hair. So as you can see, I'm just dipping the very tip of the extensions to seal the ends for her, so that way her hair is not being messed with any heat at all. As you guys, like I mentioned previously, she doesn't put heat on her hair, so of course we're not going to be dipping the whole braids into a tub of hot water, just the very tip, if even, just dip the tip in, and then just take a towel and dab any excess water. Don't forget to use a pair of scissors to take off any flyaway hairs that you might have. and I like to add some mousse to give it some shine and lay some hair down. And because I didn't dip all the hair into hot water, as you can see, I have that towel. I've already dipped that towel into hot water. I'm just going to be using the steam of the towel to kind of lay down the baby hairs that's actually on, not the baby hairs, but the, you know, the stray hairs laying on the extension. That's just going to take off a little bit. And of course, going with a pair of scissors. And yeah, that is it. So let me know what you guys think about this hair tutorial. Let me know if it was thorough. Let me know if you learned anything. Also, leave me a comment. Let me know, would you charge extra for her hair length, or would you leave it the same price? What are your thoughts on that? And don't forget to subscribe to EZ's channel. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Have a merry day and God bless. Okay, I love you guys.